First home game for Arne Slot at Anfield. Later on, they take on Brentford in the second part of Super Sunday, looking for maximum points for the second straight weekend after that victory over Ipswich. Let's return to Anfield and Peter Stevenson.
Yeah, welcome back to Anfield. Team news in, of course. No Ivan Toney for Brentford as far as Liverpool are concerned. Canati starts instead of Quansah. Jamie Carragher is with me. Slot's first game in charge here at Anfield in the Premier League. What are you expecting?
I think you would expect a good atmosphere to welcome the manager, and I think he'll be expecting 3 points for Liverpool. You know, it's been a fortress, Anfield, certainly for Jurgen Klopp, and that's what Arne Slot needs to do as well. His Liverpool needs to make this a fortress to give them any chance of sort of being successful over the next few years and, you know, getting back to competing with Manchester City.
Don't want to put any pressure on him, but I mean, with the way City and Arsenal have started, can't really afford to slip up today.
No, and yeah, you've got to start well, and that's the nature of the beast, really. And I think these Liverpool players, even more than the manager, will understand that if you want to compete with Manchester City and now Arsenal, you can't afford to drop too many points. And Liverpool have known that for the last sort of 6 or 7 years under Jurgen Klopp. I mean, I think one season I think they lost one game all season and still never won the league. So you know the standards that are required to compete at the top level in the Premier League now.
And I know he says he doesn't want to get carried away. He's very calm, controlled and everything else. But, I mean, this is a special place for atmosphere, isn't it? Surely that might just get under his skin after a while.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I mean, I asked him when I spoke to him through the week about how important atmospheres are to his football teams. And you think of Feyenoord, that's renowned for having a great atmosphere at that stadium. And I'm sure that helped, you know, producing the football his team played, exciting football and being successful. And there's no doubt, there's no Liverpool manager going back to Bill Shankly who didn't need the help of this crowd to make the club successful. So he'll need the same.
And in terms of Brentford, no Ivan Toney, I think a lot of people thought that. Surprised, disappointed?
Well, I'm not disappointed as a Liverpool fan because I think he's a fantastic player. But if you look at Brentford, certainly last week, you think of the goals from Buemo and Wissa. I mean, Wissa's done a brilliant job, hasn't he? I mean, he's a fantastic player. So, I mean, that's been the model of that club for a long time, where they sort of, you know, they buy cheap, sell high, and if they can get a good fee for Ivan Toney, you know, I'm sure they'll reinvest that really well, because we know how well run a club it is.
And in terms of the future, I mean, the immediate future, United away next week, so the important games coming thick and fast, even more reason to win today.
Yeah, I mean, they won't be looking at too far ahead with the Manchester United game. It's always a big game, no matter when it comes, but the most important thing is to focus today and go into that game with 6 points. And then if you go there and get a draw, it's not the end of the world for a Liverpool start. 7 points from 9 is a decent score.
Thanks for your time. Enjoy the game. So there you go. The Slot era is about to begin. We kick off here at 4:30.